It's the divisional round in the NFL, and that means a trip to the conference championship is on the line here today on EA Sports.
We're getting set now. This divisional playoff matchup about to begin, and a final thought before kickoff.
Well, we have two teams rested, ready to go. They're both very good. And I always say this, be conservative, be safe early in the game.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Wilson's going to take it from the gun. And now he'll take off.
Breaks free, has some space to work with. Coming up, second down.
The Seahawks come out in a bunch set. Wilson from the shotgun. Has the reception all alone. Miller's tackled down at the 38.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Gets the handle here.
Going to be a tackle for a loss. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. After running it, it's second down.
Lynch is in the backfield.
They give it to him on the counter. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
The Rams will come out in the dime. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
The Seahawks offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
They face first down.
Austin's lined up now as a slot receiver. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And Stacy stopped there.
Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today.
The Rams go with 2 tight ends on this play. Takes off with it. Launches it down the field, and it's incomplete.
Let's set the defensive starters. That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Let's go.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And that's Chancellor, who almost came away with a pick.
Well, the defense has to be compressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
In on the stop. First down here.
Russell Wilson has it under center. They'll run it here. That's Wynn making the stop.
Well, when you talk about edge players in the NFL, it means play on the edge, rush the quarterback, and stop the outside runs. How about that play by the defensive end?
Second down. Offense lines up here.
Russell Wilson will take it from the gun.
That catch will extend the drive.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down here after the completion. This play set up by the long gainer.
Lynch is taking the handoff. Lynch is tackled down.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now second down.
They feed it to him one more time. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get it in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Third down following the run. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Wilson from the shotgun.
Wide open for the catch. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Looking to go up top again on first down.
Has his man.
He's stacked up at that point.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
Second and goal to go from the 1.
Short run, and it's a touchdown.
Well, in the NFL, no lead is ever safe. So when you got the lead, you push it on in there, score another touchdown, and keep putting the pressure on your opponent.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Fair catch signal made. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Handoff made. Left side.
Stacy's the guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
First down here after the run.
The Rams still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
The Rams line up in the pistol offense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Pulls it in.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
First and 10.
Will go ground.
They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Throws the pass.
Austin's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Intercepted!
They bring him to the turf.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Wilson with the give. He's brought down.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Second down now.
The Seahawks lined up. Bunch formation. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking for Percy Harvin.
Could have been intercepted.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
The offense needs 6 yards here on third down after that incompletion. Third down and 4.
Wilson's back in shotgun formation.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
He's got a chance to return this one. Brought down at the 41-yard line. First down on the way.
A takeaway.
And he's brought to the ground.
Wagner's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
First down coming up.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Keeps it here.
And he's forced to the ground.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Second down coming up.
Wilson comes out in the pistol.
The play clock's running down.
Hunt's able to swat the pass away.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Good piece of tackling. It's first down as they head to the line.
Let's go.
Good coverage by Sherman that time as the pass goes incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Second down and 10.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Austin's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
It's third down coming up. The Rams are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. From the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a three-play series. Mesco will be called on now to punt the football away. He wants to return this one. That's a gain of 6. The Seahawks ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Russell Wilson has it under center. First down at the 22. Lynch has got on the handoff. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. 2-minute warning. That leads us to second down. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw.
On the way, third down.
Wilson's got it in the gun.
Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down. Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed, they hustle, they're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
Let's go.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Has Austin.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's second down and 9. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line.
Get ready.
Dropping back now into the shotgun.
Gets away from the pressure. He's got a wide open alley. And that's a gain of 9.
Number 10. On the run. Gain of 9.
Now looking at third down.
Nelson's a receiver in the slot. Snap it out of the gun.
Throw to the left. Gets it out for the completion. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Rams decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one.
First down here. The Rams come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
Out of the shotgun. Scrambling now.
And he's going to slide feet first. That's second down coming up. Time for the hurry-up offense.
The Rams come to the line with an empty backfield. Takes it from the gun. Has Austin. Has 12 on this play.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. This will be the last play before halftime.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
40-yard field goal attempt coming up. The kick is good. That does it for the first half. Rams trailing this one.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Mason's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. The Rams now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field.
Let's go.
And here we go. The first snap. Coughed up the football. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
That'll stop the play right there.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
First and goal from the 4.
They run the counter play. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second and goal from the 5.
Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
Boy, it's third and goal. Close game here. You want to get a touchdown. That's what you want. You come away with 3, that's going to be a big disappointment for your offense.
Third and goal from the 7.
They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in third and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone.
No return here as he makes the fair catch.
The Rams getting set now for their next series. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And Sherman nearly had the pick.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
2nd and 10. Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
3rd down now.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun formation. Scrambling out of the pocket. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
Zoltan Mesko now ready to punt.
He's tackled right at the 48.
They face first down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Set up screen.
Got the first, and he's got some space.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield.
1st and 10.
Looking for Percy Harvin. What a catch. Touchdown.
What a job by the receiver making that catch on the deep ball. Looks it in, makes the catch, and goes all the way for the touchdown.
The Rams are ready to return the kick. He'll take it from the 1. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. First down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Reaches out and snatches it. The tackle is made. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
When you see defenses playing man-to-man coverage, what they are saying, we are going to force the quarterback to make an accurate throw. Well, that time, that was accurate. That's why they got the completion. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
From the shotgun. And Sherman nearly had the pick.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. The Rams lined up. Everybody split out wide. Drop back, shotgun formation. Now on the move. Launching it deep. Ball's picked off. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down and 10. Toss play here to Lynch. Lynch is tackled down.
Lynch is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. The Seahawks snap it at the 36. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 3rd and 13. Throws to the right. And a near interception that time by Bailey.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Tackled at the 29-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Able to swat the pass away.
Hardy's able to get his hands up and knock that football down that time. That just drives our quarterback crazy. But give all the credit to the defensive lineman for timing that jump just right.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd down and 10. Makes the catch. Sherman's there to take him down.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Found the open guy. Picked up some solid yards with that pass. 3rd and short. Now this opens up everything on the offensive side.
Let's go.
The Rams snap it at the 36. Cooks got it. And a first.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
First down here after the completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Shakes off the hit. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Picks up 8 here.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
The defense gets a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Third and 10.
Out to Cook.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
Throwing now to his left.
Ends up picking up 3 yards.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The Rams come to the line with a bunch set. Final quarter underway now with this snap.
Looking, and that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it, fired it, got the touchdown.
Rams ready to boot the football down the field.
And the fair catch is made. It'll be a touchback.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Lynch trying to plow ahead. And it's Ogletree there to meet him.
Second down here. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Play clock's running down.
Lynch is going to take the handoff now. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Number 24, give us the ball. Gain of 6 on the play.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Offense lines up here.
Wilson's taking off. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
He'll have a chance for a return. Smith in on the tackle.
37-yard punt. Return with a gain of 10 yards.
The Rams come onto the field now for this next series.
The Rams line up in the pistol. First down at the 46. Handoff. And Stacy stopped there.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down coming up.
From the gun. The first.
The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Hurry up. 2-minute offense.
Let's go.
They'll go shotgun here. Going for the home run.
And that's Thomas, who almost had the pick.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it, and you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Austin's lined up in the slot.
2nd and 10.
That pass is deflected by Thomas.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
This is 3rd down. Quarters formation here for the defense. He'll throw it over the middle, and it's broken up, incomplete.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Going for it on 4th down.
Floyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Rams will take the snap from the 40.
That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to the sack of the QB.
Lynch is going to secure the handoff. Lynch is tackled down.
Marshawn Lynch is a big running back, but he's also behind one of the biggest offensive lines in the NFL, and they make it work that time for a big game.
2 tight ends on the field here. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Play fake.
Going deep. Nice catch. He's in for the score.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
The Rams are ready to return the kick.
Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Rams are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field.
Offense lines up here.
1st down at the 26.
Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Austin's in the slot.
2nd down and 10. That's an interception. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
1st down on the way. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Lynch.
He's brought down at the 46. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10.
Lynch is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. To the ground. Lynch looking for a lane. 2.5 minutes to go, 4th quarter, and it's 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run. The jumbo set on the field. Handoff out of the I formation. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nice piece of running. Good for only a yard.
Of course, Jim, you and I would have called a fair catch there, because you know why? We're cowards. Who'd want to take this kind of punishment when the defender's all around you?
Austin's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Now 1st and 10. even nearly had the pick.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
And there's a great catch. Touchdown!
What a tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But in today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They've got to make the catch. That time he did.
They're lining up for the onside kick. They want to get the ball back. And the hands team does his job as the onside kick attempt is thwarted. The Seahawks offense now coming out. Takes the knee. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Offense lines up here. Takes the knee. Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation. Offense lines up here. Takes the knee. One team's hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week and one step away from a possible Super Bowl. Heading on to the conference championship next week. All right, Phil, after this win today, they're now one step away from going to the Super Bowl. This victory today in the divisional round.
It's exciting times, Jim. This is, you know what, as soon as you go out in the field for warm-ups, you go, boy, this is different. It's special. And if you can just put 60 minutes of solid football together, you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl.